Growing up in Mexico City's Colonia Condesa was a blessing for Noe Katz, an artist who has vibrant memories of those days here in Parque Mexico, the park located in the heart of the neighborhood.
I was that age, like 4 years old, 3 years old, walking with my father. That he was just coming to Mexico from the Holocaust. For us, it was a joy to come here.
Katz found artistic inspiration here from the very start.
I remember the guy doing the balloons, making them. He was an artist.
He saw the park with a sense of awe and wonder.
The ceiling was gorgeous for me. It was very, very mysterious. And this is very, very Art Deco in all the area, So to walk here was like oh my God, I'm in another world,
Katz has built a name for himself since those early years in the Condesa. His sculptures, paintings, and murals can be found in Mexico and beyond.
This is my project in Japan, the entrance of the Kissing Doors in the Museum of Modern Art in Japan.
From Japan to Mexico City's upscale Polanco district, a lot of people have seen Katz's work.
So now we are going to go to see my first mural in Mexico City. I painted alone by myself almost 30 years ago.
Wow.
When I was doing this work, it was very interesting how I saw the city, the big cities, They were like a dream. This is why I put the mermaid. The mermaid is the dream of a good dream in the city that is surrounded by grace, by cement. After 30 years, it's in a very, very good condition. I think it's gorgeous. I mean, I'm very proud of this work because it's part of my thoughts.
Walking through Parque Mexico, Katz takes us to the place where he grew up.
This was, for me, it was a very long walk, to come from my house to the park, and it was only one block. And this was the building. The entrance was very crazy, that entrance, the 36 of Ixtlacihuatl, But I was born here, and that was my room with my brothers, And we always went to a store in that corner to the left that the name was Pinocchio. It was like a place to buy like pencils and brushes and things to draw.
Back in his studio, we see the creative process and some of his work.
My studio, I paint here. This is a sculpture more monochromatic.
His work isn't limited just to sculptures like these. He's even designed a famous stamp reflecting his own heritage.
I won the prize to design the first stamp for the 100 years of the presence of the Jews in Mexico.
His creations sometimes happen at the drawing board in his Condesa studio, but just as often he's on location, like at the Fiesta Americana Hotel, where we find some of his most notable murals.
I did these murals like 20 years ago, and they are still there. Look at the image, is incredible. And all the back and the front and how they are done is aluminum. This shows the two volcanoes we have in front of the city, Mexico City, the Popocatépetl and the Ixtlacihuatl.
Childhood memories of Parque Mexico have given Katz perspective on art, on life, and the importance of spaces like this.
I think parks are very important everywhere, but more in a city like Mexico City. Very important. I think they should do more and more parks for the education and the cultural background and the cultural growth of the city. It's so important.
Noe Katz returns to his early impressions of the park, the sense of wonder it instilled in him, and how it has affected his art.
It's hard to find mystery. What's mystery? And I think a piece of art has to have mystery. It's very important to understand and to put mystery in the art, not to be so obvious.